right, guys, welcome back here. Let's see if everything volume microphone is working. I think, according to OBS, it is though. So that's a freaking start. Here we go. ALF, our lead gapper at the moment. Well, that's actually not true. ADIL is ALF is just on a little front side move. I didn't really trade it. I missed the front side move mainly because it was only like 15% or so, so I just wasn't looking at it. I started looking at it in this area when it broke 20, and I was like, front side looks a little bit like it's slowing down here, so I didn't trade this pullback. But I did end up trading this dip on a backside looking for a quick retrace. So I'm up slightly on ALF on that one trade. It was a pretty small win. It was pretty much like 1% almost exactly, a little bit more than that. So I'm up on ALF $100, and then VTVT. I actually had percentage-wise two really okay trades. Both times I had my limit orders out, and I didn't get filled. I only got really small fills. $300 here on this one, $1,500 on this one. I was going for between $5,000 and $10,000. So both times were scratches in terms of P&L dollar. But P&L percent, the actual moves were pretty nice. So this one I bought here, sold on a spike back higher. This was like a good 3-4% move. Did a dip trade down here, got another little win. And again, you can see I didn't get my fills, so I made like $7 on these two trades. And then I did a little bit of a trade here, but I got shaken out. Again, it wasn't even with full size, so it's fine. I don't know. VTVT, a lot of sell volume going on here in the volume overall. So I don't know. A little bit iffy, I feel like, what we're seeing here pre-market. Yesterday wasn't that great of a day for trading, and it wasn't that great of a day overall for me either. So I don't know, taking it a little bit slow here and seeing what we can get. Honestly, it's not really much else we can do right now. VTVT actually looks kind of interesting if it keeps holding this area, but right now we're really testing this floor multiple times with fading volume, and I don't know, I could see us hitting 2.6 pretty soon. ADIL, nice little front side move here. See if it holds. This biotech here really probably is going to be the lead gapper today. It has pretty nice stats, 52 market cap, 18 million shares outstanding. I think the float was around 15 million on Finviz. This is actually another substance abuse play, just like MNOV from yesterday, which, I don't know, I had a hard time trading MNOV yesterday. Pretty much just sold off all day. It's really struggling to try to break back above 3.8 and then run to 4. But I think if we break 4, we can have a pretty straight move to 5 going on the daily chart. We don't have a lot of resistance till about 4.75. So that's what I would like to see. VTVT is the other biotech today. 200 million market cap, 22 float. Kind of popped up a little bit later, VTVT. Strategic license agreement for development and commercialization of a cancer drug for VTVT. That's not really holding that well though. Let's check that out. Let's go to APOP on the 5-minute. Yeah, with APOP, that's another ticker I didn't really trade too much. Yeah, it's having issues getting over former pre-market highs. Then it had a sorry about that. That actually had a pretty nice little 20% pop here. Every time that I don't do any pre-market trading, I think I just get a little bit tired. Look at that flush, though, on APOP. This is so nasty on tickers like that. I don't know, ADIL. Technically, it's holding the highs okay. It's forming a little bit of a channel here to the downside. So maybe we're going to hold this area, and maybe we'll have a really, really good rally. We could start seeing that second leg. That first leg was about 50% move. Then we sold off about 20%. Now running up close to 15. So if we get a 50% move, that would put us back to that $5 zone that we were talking about just a second ago. So would love to see that second move on ADIL and start getting aggressive on it. BIOC is really just selling off. I don't think this ticker is going to be super interesting. I was writing in the chat room, will BIOC hold, and pretty much in this area had a little bit of a bounce, then kept on selling off, and this ticker is pretty much, you know, I wrote it off for now. Hopefully, yeah, actually I don't know, not hopefully, we'll see if it pops back up. I'm pretty neutral on it. It's nice because today is a lot fresher than yesterday. Yesterday I was so hot I couldn't even think. I wonder if that affected my trading a little bit. Probably. BPTH had a really quick move here. I didn't actually end up trading this move. I was kind of thinking about it right in this area. I almost jumped on it. You know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Did technically hold its highs once. A big reason I didn't is actually because the volume was just a little bit light. I would have liked to see volume over 100,000, at least 50,000. And in this area, you know, when I was looking to trade it, we were still below 50,000, so I wasn't really interested in trading it, especially after having a bigger loss last week on trading low volume. Yeah, nice call here. Look at that. See, NTEC is over 100,000 shares. That's a good sign. Nice. This one's just started popping up here. Israel Biotech, 4 million float, 18 million market cap. Really nice. Possible merger catalyst. We've traded this ticker before. It seems to open up pretty nasty and just sell off. A lot of one-day spikes, which means it might have a nice run up right now. A lot of bigger moves for sure, over 50%. Interesting call there, Sean. Fubo just joined the Russell 3000, the small cap index. Maybe a good swing. For sure. Automated orders are going to start buying Fubo for sure. Anyone that's buying into the index, right? Could be a great swing. Good call. Could be really nice. Had a great run already, over 100% from the low of 15. Welcome, Bren. Yeah, it's a slow day you picked out for sure, which is probably, you know, somewhat of a good thing. Coming back to work and everything's like crazy. Well, at least you know, get the sand out of your eyes real quick. SPY more or less at break even. Bitcoin down 8%, almost 9% right now, and the futures below 30,000. Crypto has been getting crushed just continuously. I feel like there's so many days recently where we're like, yo, you know, Bitcoin's down again, you know, 8-10%, sometimes more. I got you, Brian. I got you. There goes VTVT cracking that 2.8 zone that we were saying volume's drying up on. Looks like it's, you know, chipping away at it. So not looking too good. Could be a potential dip trade at one point, maybe into the open or something like that. As it approaches something a little bit more significant, like I would say a $0.50 zone, maybe around 2.5, but I don't know if it's going to hit 2.5 right away. So you might have to front run or wait till it cracks it and the momentum shifts. I'm not sure. Pretty mellow so far. Anyone voting in New York City? New Yorkers vote today in a mayoral race defined by clashes of public safety, the economy, and ethics that turn ugly in the final stretch. It will be the city's first mayoral election that uses ranked choice voting, a system that may delay the declaration of the winner for weeks. Ranked choice voting. Ranked. Here we go, an article from NPR. They should break it down for us. In the system, voters get to rank their preferred candidates. Zoom in a little bit. New York City is having voters rank their top 5. The voters are not actually required to rank all 5. In the Democratic Party, there are 13 candidates on the ballot, while the Republican primary in the heavily Democratic city has just 2 candidates. Oh, wow, that's crazy. New York now uses ranked choice voting for primaries and special elections after almost 3/4 of voters approved its use in a 2019 ballot measure. So most Americans are used to casting one vote for one person per office, and the person with the most votes wins. Ranking candidates is far more complicated, but advocates believe it's fair and more accurate reflects the collective will of the majority. That's actually kind of interesting. To be honest, I haven't looked too much into it. Here's an example of Democratic ballot that a New Yorker in Flushing's Queens. We'll see. Rank from 1 to 5. So you can put your choices there. That's actually really interesting to see these names in, I suppose Mandarin, but I'm not really sure. Bren says wifey does. Why can't you vote, Bren? Just don't live and not registered there. Smart move. Ooh, those New York City city taxes. All right. Well, to be honest, I learned something new. I did not know about ranked choice voting. I don't know how that slipped me for so long, or I guess not too long, since 2019. But I have been abroad for quite some time now. Blackstone going long, bets $6 billion on buying and renting homes. That's what's creating home prices to be so expensive in the US. Among other things, obviously. Germany is really generous. When you live here, when it comes to startups, they're throwing money at startups left and right. My girlfriend, actually, she has a startup, and she got roughly about 6,000 a month from the German government to start her startup. I was like, what? You say what? I was obviously, that money is, you can't just pocket it, right? But at the same time, I was like, dang, that's insane. GameStop jumps after raising 1.1 billion in stock sales. Yeah, so GM game. How did I just forget the GameStop GME? You know what? I was about to type in GME, but then I was like, no, that's the automotive. Yeah, so ever since the dilution, their stock is going down, which makes sense because the share is worth less money now. That's literally the case. Yep, Infinity Master, that's true. Don't worry, VWAP. I like that, but we'll still be here. Just not going to be streaming for a bit. No biggie. Definitely join the Discord because that's where I'm going to be every most pre-markets, unless the internet's that bad or something else pops up. Because July, like I said yesterday's video, every day is almost scheduled, and I don't know where I'm always gonna be able to have Wi-Fi. It was too much. Life says I just watch Alex because he's the calmest person I've ever seen. Oh. Only because I've had my own stresses in life. I realize there's no point to freak out. we'll also be coming out with recap videos as well. So I'll be coming out with around 5 videos per week, at least once per weekday, just to wrap up the trading. And then we'll kind of go from there. I don't know how much more I can promise in the next month, but once I get my routine a little bit more stable again, we'll see. Everything is still selling off here. And yeah, guys, this is the last week we're going to be streaming for. I'm not really sure how long. I can't really say right now. July, I'm going to be totally gone and all over the place. So I made a post yesterday in case you guys are following me on Twitter. Where'd it go? If you guys want to check it out, I've pretty much put here 4 little points of why we're not going to be streaming and what to expect in the future. So yeah, this is the last week we'll be streaming for now. You know, I'm sure I'll be streaming again at one point, but for July, definitely. And then we have a few more other trips. Then I'm going to be in the States. I'm going to be doing a lot of trips in the States. So it's going to get a little hectic. I can't always guarantee I'll be streaming. So for now, definitely July. And then every now and then, probably, we'll see. It was tough, like, trust me. We've been doing this for almost 2 years now, every single weekday. So it wasn't a super light decision, but I think it's going to be good for all of us because, sometimes I get a little bit too fixated on my streaming schedule, and then I'll be like, I don't trade right now. So let's see if a little bit more flexibility makes us all a little bit more money. And if it doesn't, well, at least we'll know. But, there is a chance that it's going to be good for further learning. And the best part about it is we'll all share that information on all the recap videos, so it's going to be good for everyone, I think. Oh no, the final countdown, I'm already shaking. That's funny. Thanks, Bren. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him too. But yeah, I don't know. There's not really a lot I can do. One day, I'll be a little bit more consistent with my residency. It won't be so much of a problem. Corona definitely helped me being in one spot a little bit longer. Yeah, it'll be sad, but we'll be in the Discord. Like I said before, we'll be in the Discord, and. Darren says I should start vlogging your trips. Maybe I'll post to Instagram a little bit more, but to be honest, I'm pretty bad with the social media. I feel like one post a month is already like overdoing it, but if I can get maybe once a week, I wouldn't mind. Especially I'll have a little bit more free time. Thanks guys. Oh no, Gonzalo, I'm sorry to hear that. NTech actually holding here pretty well. We didn't really finish going through the news, got a little sidetracked on the message. But at the same time, there's not anything major crazy, I feel like, happening here. We got Avril Lavigne on TikTok, it looks like. What else we got? Yeah, just, I don't know. Just crypto falling off a cliff continuously. Bitcoin down 24% in the last 7 days. Look at some of these other tickers, close to 40%. Doge actually at 40%. If you're still holding Doge, I gotta, hats off. That's some ambitious stuff. I recently bought some AMP. I'm also down quite a bit on AMP. I was buying at 0.86 and I bought more at 0.7, and I'll probably buy some more again on AMP. But yeah, wow, this sell-off here across the board. NEO back at 30. Crazy stuff. Guys, we have so many updates coming on Trade Journal. I literally am so excited to share them all with you. There's so much stuff in the pipeline, some of which is feedback from you guys. If you aren't subscribed, to Trade Journal channel. It's only going to be like tutorial videos on how to use certain features. Maybe consider checking out if you guys do use Trade Journal. There's only 2 videos here. We recently had over 10,000 documented trades, and here's a video talking about the import wizard. I'm going to try to keep all these videos under 5 minutes on Trade Journal channel. It's going to be just a very simple channel, and if you guys are using Trade Journal, like I know Brent is, my brother is, I got to add him here. I'll go ahead and add you on traders using Trade Journal. If you guys have a YouTube channel, just write me in the Discord and I'll add you here. But I just started this channel. Well, actually started like last week or 2 weeks ago, according to this video. I haven't really promoted it or anything, but these are all going to be links inside of Trade Journal for tutorials and stuff like that, just to make things a little bit more transparent, because there's a lot of questions about similar topics like the import wizard. I just wanted to break it down, but yeah. All right, let's get ready here for the Trading the Market Open. Right now I'm watching NTEC. Honestly, I'm not too excited about anything I'm seeing here, but I think ALF, NTEC are probably the most interesting ones at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on them. I like that both have a pretty low float. That's going to be the catalyst here. Gonzalo, you have to download your trades from your broker, put them in a CSV file, and then upload the CSV file. There's no API yet. We do plan to add API in the future, but there's so many brokers. When we're talking about crypto, we're talking about stock brokers. There's hundreds. There's actually thousands. Like, that's how many there. It's insane. It's just like the list goes on and on for every country. So right now we do make it simple for some of the main ones, but overall it's CSV file import, which pretty much addresses pretty much all the situations and makes it easy for everyone, and also saves us time so we can focus on other features. But yeah, probably at one point we'll start adding some of the bigger brokers like Webull and TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, and so on. All right, NTEC, we got another minute here before the market opens. Time of force day. What else we got here? Make sure I click all my buttons. Really appreciate the $5 Joshua, and the kind words, man. Really, really kind of you. Yeah, just think of it, it's like the next phase, I think it's going to be perfect for us to kind of keep learning in a different kind of environment. All right, all these gappers around 20%. Really not that exciting. Usually I don't even trade tickers until they're over 40%. So that's why I only did a few trades. I'm only up, around $100 right now. But let's see if we can just remain calm and collected, wait for the right opportunities, and then start getting aggressive if they come. So good luck, guys. ALF and NTEC watching mainly right now. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Boom! Instant pop on ALF. Really nice, actually. Going 500 shares on this one. This is at all-time highs, ALF. They have a share buyback program. They're buying back 2 million shares. The latest catalyst on this one. A little rough here out of the gates for sure. Quick spike up, but wasn't able to hold. Although I don't know if it's over just yet. Sync, I see that message. Wow, instantly popped back up. All right, good to see that. I wasn't ready for this one to just sell off like that. All-time highs on ALF, so you just don't really know how far it's going to go. Nice 5% pop there. I'm still a little bit cautious because all these tickers really aren't up that much, and yesterday was a total flop day. Friday was actually even worse. Friday I didn't do one trade. That's how much I didn't like the market. And that almost never happens. If we get another leg, last leg was about 25%. Right now we're at roughly 10%. Holding pretty well. It is a little flushy though. NTech might be a good dip buy coming up here. Down about 6% from the open. Could be a great dip buy. 475, big time support here. It's already starting to bounce a little bit. A lot of sell volume though. Technically, ALF is in a, pretty consistent front side right now. Just having a hard time jumping on it. Like hesitating. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? New minute coming up, 10 seconds. I'm always trying to think ahead. What would I expect? What do I want to see? Which would make me want to enter. Small size here, looking for a pullback entry. Very small size, only 500 share, $5,000 size. Looking for that break back above 10. Gonna close out, take profits there. I don't have a lot of trust right now in the overall market. Nice. I want to see that. Yes, good. All right, so we got a breakout there. That's really, really good to see that, because we haven't been seeing a lot of follow through. So I really, even if I'm not in it, I want to see follow through. So I have more conviction behind my trades. VTVT found a little bit of support here. Really nice, around 263. VTVT did have a kind of an aggressive sell-off though. 22 million float. First possible commercialization of that drug. Yeah, it's a tough ticker to get behind, but it definitely has a little bit of support below it for now, which is nice. I'm going to keep watching ALF for now. Good 2% pop there. Yeah, nice VTVT right there, 3%. Might have a double bottom at one point. ALF, I feel like we might get stuck in a flush on this one. I've been a little bit reluctant to get too aggressive on it. I really want to be stepping up my size right now, but just lacking a little bit of conviction. Technically, ALF is still in a very clear front side. Markets are pretty much break even, which is some of the best day trading conditions usually. Will ALF break out? It's hard to say. It has held here several times now. Here we go. Oh, If I was holding this one, man, I think I would have got shaken out at one point. I don't know. Boom! Oh, that was a perfect hit there at 10.2. Former high. So close. VTVT, seeing a lot of resistance coming in on this one again. Oh man. Come on, this is not the market we want. We want our 100% gappers. What is this 20% stuff just floating around here? ADIL is also kind of stuck here, but ADIL is coming towards some big time support. Remember we put this in the channel earlier? Huge support here. Had a big sell-off though. Look at ADIL in the 4 hour. Perfect flag pattern possibly coming up here. Might see a little bit more of a sell-off though. I'm going to put an alert here just in case. Maybe be ready for a sell-off. Oops, what did I just click on? I know that Infinity Master where one ticker isn't very good. You switch over, but you bring kind of the emotional baggage from the last ticker over, and you kind of think, man, well, we've been seeing a lot of no breakthroughs or fall throughs, and then all of a sudden it happens. That's usually why I like to be really dialed in on just one ticker and not switch too much around, even if there is something that might be better, because sometimes it takes me a little bit to get into a zen zone and get a little bit of a flow on a ticker. Dang, it's freaking slow. All right, I'm gonna take a restroom break. I'll be right back. All right, so NTAC pretty much totally falling off a cliff here. Possible support around 4.5. ADIL looks like there's a bit of a bottom here at 3.5 or 3.4, bouncing a little bit. .4% right there on ADIL. Nice little bounce. We kind of knew there was going to be a bounce at some point. I was thinking maybe we're going to break a little bit lower, but we were extended here on this dip. CLOV popping up. Look at that move on CLOV. CLOV is, no matter what, I don't even really need to look at the catalyst. CLOV is having a massive bottom bounce. It was down about 61%. I'm not sure how high this ticker will go. I also have a hard time trading mid caps, but could be an opportunity. Great move there. This was a great, awesome move. That $12 pullback. Congrats to anyone that nailed that. VWAP. Little fun fact there. ALF on the backside. Looks like we got to get our dip backside trades going here because that's all we're getting right now. 8% was the last one. I'm wondering if $9 is going to break here. No, it actually ended up holding. Tech still selling off. Yeah, Tech not looking healthy at all. Could be a little dip trade coming up here. I'm gonna keep an eye on 4-4. If 4-4 cracks, I would maybe consider trading it. There's already some buyers coming in though. Yeah, Darren, that's sometimes the best idea. I should have also wrapped up while I was ahead yesterday. Yeah, Aaron, that's really true. Today's a day where you just try to keep your losses down. Really not getting much else. Almost everything we're looking at is selling off. So Friday, not a great day. Monday, not a great day. Today, so far, not the hottest. A little bit on a... Market's a little bit on a streak right now. All right, VWAP, man. Take care. We have a jam-packed schedule. I'm watching the scanners. I'm watching the lead gappers. I'm watching my second screen with 4 tickers on it. ALF, ALDI, VTVT, NTC. all of which just don't look that compelling right now to trade. Tickers don't have a lot of dollar volume. Our highest gap are SLPLK, but that's just because it has a big market cap. Really, CLOV and ALF are the ones with more tradable volume. Yeah. My thoughts on Dogecoin. I don't know. It's a meme style, meme coin. It is what it is. I don't really see it doing too much else besides that. But as long as you get a good price on it, and it might rip again, you know. But if there was ever a blow off top or a big move, or if everyone's talking about it, then I'd probably be selling it. I don't think I'm a long-term holder on Dogecoin. I don't want to be overly pessimistic. I am a long-term holder on many cryptos, but Doge has yet to convince me. I don't know, maybe I'm missing out on something. NTech had that bounce I was looking for. I was just, I guess, a little bit too conservative there. It had a great sell-off. I was expecting us to crack 4.4, and I really wanted to buy it in the high threes, so 4.38, 4.37, something like that. Ended up not getting that one. That was a good little 4 or 5% bounce there. Probably would have only walked away with maybe 2-3%, but hey, that probably would have been one of the better trades of the day. So 2% move here on VTVT. Damn, this ticker came down to literally what I was hoping it would. But I didn't jump on it either. JAN holds it. Yeah, this is a quick little mover here. 11.5, big resistance there. Preparing for FDA filing. I'm usually not trading these kind of tickers, but honestly on a day like today where there's almost nothing to trade, it could be an option, but it's not really for me. I'd rather usually just wait for something that is a little bit more tradable. Yeah, Infinity Master, it's a tough thing. It's a really tough thing. CLOV is kind of the most interesting ticker we're seeing. We got so much resistance at right around 13. It's been making me a little bit skeptical to want to get super aggressive on it. There we go. Back on the front side, CLOV. Nice, Atticus. That is sweet. Yeah, JN still going. There's so much support here on ADIL. Would have been nice to get long already. Could be a little bit of a flush before it bounce again. What a snooze fest out here today. I'm having trouble staying awake right now. I would drink a coffee, but I don't drink coffee while I'm trading. It's too much. So I drink Camilla tea, which is like calming, and then with a slow market, I don't get my dopamine rush. I'm just, trying to make sure to avoid pretty much nasty stocks. It's pretty much the game plan for today. Nice little squeeze here. Fast on CLOV. If it's short float is still at 35%. NASDAQ stock should have been updated a few days ago, so should be pretty accurate. It should be more of a short cover maybe than a proper squeeze. Nice front side on CLOV. Really, really good. I was reluctant to trade this one because I'm usually not trading mid caps. I tend to do kind of poorly on them. But this is really the only ticker, from VTVT, ALF, ADIL. This is the only ticker with increasing volume and actually an upwards trend. So I probably should have got more aggressive on it. I mean, there's definitely opportunities on trading CLOV. Second good front side here. First front side was 11%, then it pulled back. Now we're roughly at 11% with about a 4% pullback in the middle. We have big support here around 13. We just went above a major resistance zone. Now people are going to be looking at 15 for CLOV. So that's what we might be seeing next here after maybe a healthy little retrace, which I would like to see if I was going long this ticker. ADIL just had a massive bottom bounce. Wow, 6%. Watching ADIL. ADI with a 15 million float. Huge support came in that we were talking about. – Nice. I like what I'm seeing. This ticker is a little flushy, so I'm putting some limit orders pretty low. I usually don't do that, but this ticker is very wicky, so maybe there's a chance we'll get a little spike down. It's holding this area pretty well, so I might have to get more aggressive. Substance abuse stock, just like MNOV, holding this nice channel it's been kind of in. Might be the reversal of this channel here. Possible upside till about 4 before we have bigger resistance, maybe 3.8 or so. Holding this area pretty well. I'm not sure if we're going to break VWAP. Yeah, I was Infinity Master. That was my plan. That was my plan. CLOV has had a nice pullback. Now it's trending back up as well. People got really, really excited here. 1 million shares being traded that last minute. That's really impressive. CLOV continuing its pullback. Try to go long small size at 49, missed my fill. I'm actually going to move it down. Sell volume pretty light here, so that's kind of a good sign. These are pretty solid bounces here, 2% or so. I'm kind of skeptical. This should be the loading spot, and then we should see a big move past 3.6. Again, I'm skeptical overall on this ticker, just because of the flushy nature we've seen on this one. But technically, on a normal market, on a normal front side, this would be a loading spot right here. CLOV also might be a good entry around 13, which it's currently at. This pullback volume is also very light, so that could be a good sign that sellers are not too strong. Here we go. Can we see that breakout? Breakout to 237. Oh, come on. Yes. All right, good. Nice. I was not long this ticker, but again, I like seeing momentum. If you start seeing too much no follow throughs, it's just not good for other tickers. You can see right now ALF is actually popping as well, so we're getting some front side momentum right now. Really good to see that. Nice for Molly. Good swing trade on that for sure. CLOV. Nice. ALF looks like it's about to be halted here at 83. All right. ALF halted. Looks like ADIL also back on the front side. It's really good to see that. JAN had that second pump, but didn't really live after that. Yeah, those are really not tickers for me. So most likely ALF will open up in 5 minutes, which is at 10:06:56. Nice. Javier, good snag on that one. Yeah, it's like it's a really choppy market and then randomly big explosion. And then what I've been seeing a lot and noticing is just after a big spike, oftentimes it'll just be sell off. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I usually like a really clean first leg. I'll trade the heck out of that one. Consolidation, I'll usually end up walking away on. And then the second leg, I'm usually already a little bit more hesitant. And right now, it's just really been like first leg, downtrend or chop. And then the open is even more chop. And we'll get a spike and then a sell off. And it's all a little bit hectic. So I don't know. I can't really say I regret not jumping in on ADIL or ALF. All right, I'm going to watch ALF at the open with you guys, and then I'll think about maybe wrapping it up. Overall, we are up 200 right now, so pretty small day, more or less a scratch. Not really many trades on my end, and the trades I did get, I got pretty small size on, so if I used bigger size, it would have been a little bit better, but yeah, it's not really a day for it, I feel like. Colby says something beautiful while watching a short squeeze. That's funny. Bitcoin down 10% right now. The sell-off continues. ADIL, look at that font. This is exactly what we were talking about, where we see tickers, they're choppy, then they randomly have their moment of glory, they pop up, and then they flush again. It's exactly what I was talking about. That's why I was a little bit reluctant to trade in this area. So I had the right idea, but my timing was off. So overall, I knew that probably was going to be the case. So I just didn't touch it. All right, I've got another pretty much 30 seconds here, and ALF is going to open up. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Anyone along ALF? Oh, this might get halted again. Let's see what happens. 10.5 could be a great zone to buy. Maybe even if it dips below 10.5. There's definitely buyers somewhere at 10.5. You can just feel it. You'll see it. It's pretty straightforward. Question is, are we going to get another rip and a halt past 11? That's what everyone's waiting for. Nice. 6%. Congrats to anyone that even bought on this. Up 6-7% already. It's definitely struggling here. It might need a little bit more consolidation. A lot of people were taking profits right as it ran up. VTVT also spiking a little bit off the lows. Well, not much of a spike, but it's trying. CLOV moving as well. All right. You know what? I don't really see myself trading anymore. I really feel I don't have the conviction today. If it's valid or not, I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a little bit. If I see a good move in 15, 30, 45 minutes and I'm on my computer, I might jump into something. Every now and then I have been doing that, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about a lot of these moves. I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent here. Actually, ALF is kind of going back in the direction I was hoping. I was thinking maybe a break of 10.5 would be a good trade on it. Get that pollen in the air right now. I feel like it's a little bit of a guessing game. I would actually probably prefer to buy closer to VWAP and look for another big move to the upside. Nice little pop here. I mean, you could be trading the chop and taking 2-3% again and again and again. You just don't know if you're going to get stuck in a random 10% halt to the downside. That's the big risk there. Well, it's crawling nicely for now. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Good luck if you're still trading ALF or any other ticker. I'll see you guys then again first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah, small green day for me. I pretty much didn't do any trading today. Could have easily been, a small red day. Either way, finger was off the trigger today. Friday, I didn't trade at all. Yesterday, I was really reserved, and we had a kind of a bigger red day. Unfortunate. Just kind of silly trading on my end. I really deserved yesterday. And today, I'm just not really feeling it so much. Maybe I'm trying to be a little bit, put some space between the red day. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I think ALF could be some good potential. I mean, it's still crawling to the upside. It's really hard to say, and I definitely don't have my finger on the pulse on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and walk away. All right, guys. Like always, stay safe. Make some awesome trades. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Easiest way to support the channel. I really, really, really do appreciate all the support. And yeah, guys, I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Ciao, ciao, guys. Ciao.